তো ফার্স্ট আমরা যেটা ডিসকাস করলাম, আমি একটা কুইক রিক্যাপ দিয়ে দিচ্ছি সো দ্যাট ইউ হ্যাভ ইট রেকর্ডেড। তো আমরা প্রথমে ribbon-টা দেখলাম, which is like this part from file, task, resource. These are the individual tabs inside a ribbon. Ribbon is tying these actions together to reduce the ribbon space. You can click on this, collapse the ribbon option here on the right hand side, bottom corner. তো collapse the ribbon, এটা যখন ক্লিক করছি ও তখন স্পেসটা একটু বেড়ে যাচ্ছে, additional space আসছে, that's it. আর এটাকে যদি ব্রিং ব্যাক করতে হয় তাহলে আমি টাস্ক বা রিসোর্স যে কোনো একটা ট্যাবে ক্লিক করব, and then I can see the option of pin here. I click on pin and it comes back on. ঠিক আছে,
Right.
এই টাস্কের সাথে সাথে এই রিসোর্সেও এই পিনটা থাকে বা কোল্যাপসটা থাকে, এখানেও আছে। So if I collapse it from here, I can also click on resource and bring it back on by clicking on pin.
Okay.
These options that we see here, these are like actions. So we call it the quick access toolbar. Quick access toolbar, you can choose the options that you want enabled over here. New, open, save, save as, print, undo, etc. In case you
Right.
want to move it up or down, click show above the ribbon. So it goes above the ribbon. If you want to bring it down, click on this small arrowhead that you see in the corner, and then you can say show below the ribbon. So then it comes down.
Okay.
This is as per your choice. And from here, if you want to change any of the settings, default settings provided by Microsoft Project, you can come to, I'll just repeat this one more time so that you get the navigation here, file, and then options. If you want to look at the version, you can click on account and you will get the version. And if you click on options, you get the default project options. These are default and you can change them as per your choice. So username and initials and things like that you can get here. You have the display. So in case you want to change the currency from USD to INR, and say INR, choose INR, and the symbol changes to the rupee symbol. Okay. And in case you want to change the schedule hours, like when does week start, or default start time, end time, hours per day, hours per week, days per month. Okay. So these are the default settings which you can change as per your requirement in the project.
So what is this one scheduling option for this project? Project two.
Means project 2 is the name. You can have all the, you can say all new projects. So this will apply to all new projects coming up. Or if you remember, I had clicked on new options twice. So that project 1, project 2.
Okay.
So this will
Okay.
apply only to project 2. Whatever changes I am doing, it will only apply to that project.
Okay. Fine.
If I scroll down, I get other things also. Like I said, usually we keep all these default. Okay, we don't touch them at all unless you have a specific need or you want to do something, and then you can come here and change them. You have an auto save
Okay.
option also, just like in Word or Excel, every 10 minutes, every 5 minutes, it will save. Or you can show this. Then you have some language, what languages you're using, set auto filter. These are some default filters that you are getting. Now there is an prompt here. Prompt for project info for new projects. Okay, you see this here. Let's see how this works. When I click on this and I say okay, moment I click a new project, it will bring up a screen like this. You see this?
Yeah.
So this screen will prompt you to enter the project start date and the calendar. Calendar has the working hours that you can customize as per your project need. We will see that in a few minutes. But if you don't check that box, this screen will not come. For example, if I go to File, Options, Advanced, and I click on this prompt for project info and I say okay. So what's going to happen is when I click on this new, see a new page will open up. That screen will not come. You
Okay.
saw that screen which was asking you for the project information.
Yeah. Start date and
Correct. Correct.
right.
Start date, end date, calendar,
And
etc.
calendar.
So that is how the behavior, default behavior of the tool can be controlled. Okay. In case the meeting gets disconnected, please join back using the same link.
Fine.
Now, let's see. I told you about a calendar that you can define. How do we define a calendar? First of all, what is a calendar? Calendar is a schedule of the working hours, holidays, or you can say a schedule of the working and non-working time on a project.
Okay.
Working time is normal project related work or project hours that people will be working on. Non-working time can be your weekends, Sundays, Saturdays, or public holidays. In some projects, you might have, like in the industrial belts, we used to have it in West Bengal also earlier. There used to be particular zones which had weekdays off on a Tuesday or on a Wednesday or on a Thursday, right?
Right.
To conserve electricity and to use it more judiciously. There are still pockets in India, like in Maharashtra or in around Bangalore or around Chennai, where they have holidays on different days.
Right.
So your project might be that your project has a holiday on Wednesday, whereas Sunday is working. Now you have to tell
Right.
MS Project that Sunday is your working day, Wednesday is your holiday. So how do you do that? You can do it by putting it in your calendar.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you see here on the screen, there's this calendar dates are mentioned here, starting from the current date, around the current date. Saturday, Sunday, you will find it is grayish. Do you see this faint gray is there?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that indicates the non-working days, default non-working days, which can
Okay.
be modified as per your choice. So how do we do that?
Okay.
Let's see it. I first go to project and there is something called as change working time.
Okay.
Let me show you one more time. I was here. I go to project and there's a change working time options under properties. This is the properties that you can see here. This is change working time. I click on it. Okay. And I can see default. These are 3 calendars which Microsoft provides: 24 hours, night shift, standard. Now, suppose I want to create my own calendar. I will say create new calendar. And I can give a name here. Let's say SP. I'm using my initials, my calendar. So when you create your own calendar, you can give your
Right.
name
Or this may
initials.
be a project name also.
Can be project name also, as per your requirement. And make a copy of the standard, means whatever is there in the standard that will get copied by default. And then I say okay. So now you see here for calendar SP my calendar, I have the Saturday, Sunday as holidays.
Okay.
And if I want to make any changes, like these are the work weeks, this is the default. I click on default, I go to details. See, Sunday is non-working, whereas Saturday is also non-working. Now, suppose I want to make Wednesday as non-working, I will say set days to non-working. Okay.
Okay.
And I click on Sunday. And it says use project default times for these dates. I can also specify my hours. So let's say 8 o'clock to
So Sunday become the working day.
yes, can be. And it is going to become after we make the change. So in its place, what did we do? We put Wednesday as a holiday. So you see the color here changed from Sunday. It is no longer gray. White means working. You see this, the legend here on the side.
Okay.
Non-working is this light gray. Edited working hours means you have changed working hours for that. And this greenish with an underline below the date is the exception day. Exception day means it's only a one-time change. For example, a holiday.
Okay.
Okay.
National holidays.
National holidays, or maybe project related local holidays. Durga Puja, we had a holiday for, let's say, 4 days. So you can put that as a default exception day, and not a default, but as an exception. I'll show you the exception in a minute. Now I showed you how we can change this.
By just
Going to
show me one more time.
work weeks, I click on the default one and I can modify it by clicking on details. So whichever day I want as a day off, I'll click on Wednesday. Like in our case, we said Wednesday is going to be a day off. Clicked on Wednesday and I said set days to non-working time. And I made this empty. So by default, there is no working hours. Then if Sunday was our earlier holiday, I made it as this working time, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday also is non-working according to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do set days to these prior working days to specific working time. So maybe I want to give a half day on Saturday. So I will say 10 o'clock to 2 p.m. So system, since it's a working day, system has made it half, made it white.
Okay.
And I don't have a start and then finish, which means it is changed forever. You see, whichever, as I'm clicking, I'm scrolling down, I'm now in February 2023. Right? Okay. So if I come back to our days here, I have this.
But that Saturday half day is showing white only.
Yes, because that is also considered